We've all heard budget, save, invest. But where do you start? Let me quickly explain personal finance. Just know that it's all about managing your money to meet your goals and secure your future. This includes budgeting, saving, investing, managing debt, and planning for big life milestones like buying a home or retiring. It's all about making smart choices with your money to cover your needs, enjoy your wants, and plan for the unexpected. Think of it as creating a roadmap to live well now and in the future. The truth is, money management isn't something we're taught in school, and many of us don't get the how to handle money talk at home. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you stand financially and how to get where you want to be. Let's jump into the first phase of personal finance. Phase 1, start with a self-check. If you truly want to succeed, then don't try to skip this step. Before we dive into strategies, it's very important to take a moment to figure out where you stand financially. Think of it like taking a snapshot of your current situation. It's the first and most important step to making real progress. Ask yourself, how much money do I make each month? What are my main expenses, and where does most of my money go? Do I have savings or investments, or am I living paycheck to paycheck? Am I carrying any debt? If so, how much and what kind? Do I get anxious or sad whenever I think of my bank account? This self-examination isn't about judgment, it's about clarity. Once you know where you're starting from, it's easier to set realistic goals and create a plan that actually works for you. Think of it as your financial GPS. You can't plan a route to success if you don't know your starting point. Now, this takes us to phase 2. This is where things start to get real. Phase 2, set financial goals. Some might say, oh, come on, it is too early to start talking about setting goals. But here's a quick analogy. Imagine you're going on a road trip. You wouldn't just hop in your car and drive aimlessly, right? You'd pick a destination, map out the route, and pack snacks. Because snacks are essential. The same goes for your money. Financial goals are your destination. Maybe you want to save $1,000 or $10,000 this year, get a credit card, pay off a credit card, or even start investing for retirement. When you know exactly where you're going, every dollar you earn becomes part of the plan to get there. Phase 3, income and credit cards. Whether you're still in school, fresh out, or already working, Phase 3 is all about building your financial foundation. The focus here is earning income and establishing your credit. If you don't have a job yet, start looking for ways to earn money, whether it's a part-time job, freelance work, or side hustles. Even small amounts add up, and it's important to get in the habit of managing your earnings and saving. If you don't have a credit card yet, building credit should be a priority. A secured credit card is a great place to start. You'll put down a deposit, usually around $500, and the bank holds it as collateral. It's a safe way to start building your credit, which is essential for things like renting, getting loans, and even career opportunities in some cases. If you're already employed, this is the time to focus on growing your income and improving your money management skills. I'll assume you already have a credit card, and if you don't, it would be advisable to get one. The goal is to create a stable flow of cash that you can save and invest in your future while using your credit card responsibly. Pay off your balance each month to avoid interest and improve your credit score. This phase is about getting comfortable with earning and managing your money. The better you get at this now, the easier it'll be to take the next steps. And speaking of the next step, this is where people get it wrong. Okay, lovelies. If you're finding this helpful, please hit that like button so the algorithm can push this video to others looking to improve their finances. Phase 4, budgeting. Oh my goodness, this is literally your map. A budget is just a guide that shows you where your money is coming from and where it's going. It's not about restrictions, it's about giving yourself permission to spend on what matters most and know exactly how you're doing so. And here's a tip. Treat budgeting like tracking your favorite series. You'd keep tabs on every episode, right? Similarly, budgeting helps you understand exactly where your money is going and where you can cut back. Without a budget, my lovelies, You might not realize where you're overspending or how much you can actually save. So, creating a budget first allows you to see the bigger picture, make adjustments, and free up money that can be put toward building your emergency fund. I'm designing a simple, easy to use personal finance tracker, and I'll make it available in both digital and hard copy formats. It's designed to help you manage your money effortlessly so you can have a clear picture of exactly how much you're earning, saving, and spending each month. So, keep an eye on the description of any of my videos. I'll let you know as soon as it's available. But back to it, one great thing about budgeting in general is that it makes saving achievable. Once you have a budget in place and understand your spending habits, you can set a realistic goal for your emergency fund. Plan to pay off your debts, and then prioritize saving that amount each month. Now, moving into Phase 5. Phase 5, Emergency Fund. All right, so you've got your credit started, you're bringing in some steady income, and hopefully you've got your budget all set up. You want to make sure you're spending less than you're earning. Making more than you spend is crucial, but right now, the main focus should be on building your emergency fund. Even if you're living paycheck to paycheck, don't stress. Just start small. If you can only save $50 or $100 a month, that's still progress. Look for ways to bring in extra cash, maybe picking up a few hours driving for Uber or doing freelance work. The goal here is to set aside 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses and make sure you're putting your money in a high-yield savings account. Why is this so important? Because life doesn't always go according to plan. Unexpected expenses like a job loss, car repair, or medical emergency can throw you off course. Having an emergency fund means you won't have to rely on credit cards or loans to cover those costs. It gives you the freedom and peace of mind to handle life's curveballs without sinking into debt. Phase 6. Clear your debt. Once you've built your emergency fund, you can now focus on paying off any low or high interest debt you might have. And when it comes to paying down debt, there are 2 methods you should know: the avalanche method and the snowball method. The avalanche method is an approach where you start by paying off your highest interest rate debt first, and the snowball method focuses on paying off your smallest debt first. Getting rid of that smaller balance quickly will give you the confidence and extra cash to tackle larger amounts of debt. You can choose to pay off your debt completely or pay off a portion of it before moving on to the next phase, which is saving and investing for the future, especially for retirement. And that brings us to the next phase. Phase 7, Saving and Investing. Now that your debt is looking better and your emergency fund is solid, it's time to keep the momentum going. If you haven't already paid off all your debt, continue knocking it out. But at the same time, start focusing on building your retirement savings and making investments. Max out your retirement accounts if you can, whether it's an RRSP, TFSA, or FHSA in Canada, or a 401k, Roth IRA, or traditional IRA in the US. It's also a good idea to start investing your money, even if it's just a small amount. Putting your money into investments can help it grow faster than just saving alone. It's important to choose investments that align with your financial goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon. I will cover this topic shortly in my subsequent videos. Saving for retirement or a home early on is one of the smartest financial moves you can make. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow, and using these tax advantage accounts means you'll keep more of your savings in the long run. Plus, with investing, you can potentially see even bigger returns on your money over time. Just to clarify, RRSPs, TFSAs, and FHSAs are not investments themselves. However, you can hold various investments within these accounts if you choose to. Alternatively, you can choose to invest outside of these accounts as well. Generally, you can invest in options like stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, bonds, REITs, GICs, commodities like gold or oil, cryptocurrencies, though they come with high risk, and P2P, peer-to-peer lending. Each of these investments has its own level of risk and potential for returns, so it's important to select based on your financial goals and risk tolerance. At this point, you've mastered your finances, and now it's all about leveraging your wealth for more opportunities. You can start looking at building a business or growing your passive income. You're in the position to make your money work even harder for you. And don't forget about giving back. Start looking at ways you can make a positive impact on others. The more you give, the more you get. If you're thinking, Jenny, I'm just too broke right now, then you might want to check this video out to see how this 50-30-20 rule can save you from being broke forever. If you have questions or learned something today, let me know in the comments. I love reading all your comments, and I personally respond to them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone that might need a little financial guidance. I'm excited to see you take control of your financial future, and I'll see you lovelies in the next video.